Hello and welcome to the 5th of November 2024. Puppies are joining us again this morning for our daily tarot card of the day. Today I am using the Shimmering Veil Tarot, and let's have a look and see what does this day have in store for us. What do we need to know? What do we need to be mindful of? Where do we need to be placing our energy on this glorious Tuesday? Right, cards are shuffled. And the card that we have is the Four of Swords. Can you see how he's sitting in meditation? Now, funny story. I run a meditation circle, a meditation group every Tuesday morning. It is Tuesday, but I've just spoken to all the ladies and we have cancelled for today because it is disastrous weather out there. We have got crazy storms, lots of rain, and I'd rather the ladies stay warm and safe at home as opposed to being on the road. So obviously there is sadness at not having our standard meditation because we do so enjoy our meditations and being together and whatever. So quite appropriate. Oopsie, camera doesn't want to focus. There we go. Quite appropriate that we have this this card of stillness, this card of quiet introspection. The Four of Swords is the card of rest. It's the card of rejuvenation. It's the card of taking time to replenish your energies, to wait until the time is right. It's telling you that there's no need to rush. There's no sense of urgency. There's no panic around get things done today, get things done now. Take your time and just sort of ease into things today. There is no need to rush, which, as I said, makes complete sense with the, I mean, it's not even 8 a.m. in the morning yet, and that's what my day has been like. So, and yeah, so I'm still going to do something for the ladies just to give them a little bit of inspiration for the day or for the week ahead. But for you today, whatever it is that you're doing, there's no need to rush. There's no sense of urgency. Take your time, you know, ease into things is the words that I'm hearing, okay? Ease into things. Allow things to unfold and develop in their own time. There's no sense of hurrying it. Just like with most things, things take the amount of time that they take. And today is a day for recognizing and acknowledging that, and for feeling into that energy and not feeling a sense of urgency and not wanting to push things into development that aren't ready for development. Okay, let's grab another card over there. And the card we have is the Ten of Swords. Stormy, stormy, stormy. And can you see this figure? Can you see this guy? He's on his, what looks like his hands and knees. And you can see that there's a heaviness, there's a sadness, there's a feeling of overwhelm. So the message that this particular Ten of Swords is giving us is that if you push too hard today, if you push things too hard today, if you put too much effort into making things come to life or come to fruition before they're ready, it's going to cause you extreme overwhelm, okay? Whereas if you just ease into things slowly and gently, if you ease into things slowly and gently, sorry, I got such glare. If you ease into things slowly and gently, if you allow things to take their time and to sort of step into their truth and step into their power, it's not going to create that overwhelm. I also just want to add with that Ten of Swords that sometimes in life things go wrong. Sometimes in life meditation gets cancelled, you know. Sometimes, yeah, the puppies agree. Sometimes in life things go wrong, and when something goes wrong, instead of trying to resist it, instead of trying to push back on it, what we need to do is we need to just go with the flow. We need to trust that once we've gone through the worst of it, everything just sort of figures itself out and everything comes right. But when you try and resist the suffering, when you try and fight back, like, you know, I'm going to talk to all the ladies and possibly some of the men out there. When we emotionally overwhelmed and the tears are about to cry, sometimes we allow the tears to flow, and when we, like, not just allow, you know, as they do in the movies, just this one tear to run down your face, but when you do the ugly cry, you know, and if you then try and stop it and hold it back, you can't, okay? So this Ten of Swords is saying that sometimes we have to ugly cry, and we have to ugly cry until it's finished. Sometimes things take the amount of time that they take. So today is not a day for forcing. Today is not a day for pressurizing. Today is not a day for rushing. Today is a day for taking it slow, taking it easy, but acknowledge whatever feelings you have, whatever emotions are coming up for you, whatever suffering or discomfort you may be having, whatever disappointments may be coming through for you, and just sit in that feeling. I mean, nobody wants to sit in pain and suffering. Nobody wants to sit in discomfort, but sometimes we have to. Sometimes we have to, and I'm going to use the analogy of our weather outside. Sometimes we have to sit in the rain. You know, sometimes we just have to sit in the rain until somebody comes along with an umbrella. There's nothing you can do. You're already out there. You're already in the rain. You don't have an umbrella. Sit in the rain until an umbrella comes. Okay? Don't rush anything and don't resist. Allow things to unfold the way that they are today. And trust that whatever it is that's happening, whatever it is that's going on, that ultimately it's going to be okay, because it will be. Because again, that's what the Ten of Swords says. Ten of Swords talks about the pain and the discomfort and the suffering and the anxiety and the overwhelm. But it also says that if you just flow with it, if you just go with it, eventually things will calm down. I'm full of analogies today, apparently, so I'm going to give you one more. I have never been whitewater river rafting. Okay, it's not my jam, it's not my thing, but I understand the concept of it. So if you're going through the rapids, you know, you can't resist the rapids, you can't go against the rapids, you can't suddenly turn around and go upstream. You have to just go with the flow, and eventually the water levels out, eventually the water smooths out. And that's the message for us today. So whatever's going on for you, if you're going through the rapids and if things are overwhelming and scary and frightening, just go with the flow. Just allow it to open, just allow it to unfold, just allow it to happen. You're going to be okay. That is the biggest thing that you need to know today, is that you are going to be okay. As long as you don't resist, as long as you don't try and stop, and as long as you don't try and change directions, just trust that everything's going to work out exactly as it needs to in its right time. And even though it is overwhelming, and even though it is frightening and scary and all of those things, it's going to be okay as long as you don't resist and allow yourself to feel the feelings, allow yourself to have the emotions that need to be need to be had. Friends, I am wishing you the most amazing day. Stay safe, stay warm, and for those of you here in KZN, stay dry. And until we connect again, take care.